All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the Clash for the Cash Monday edition. We are going to have two matches this evening. First up, we're going to have Cruz and Jason Nugent. They're going to be running to 11, 9 ball. Cruz has won the lag. They're going to get underway here in just one moment. Second, we're going to have Randy and TJ playing, probably roughly 7:30. So if there may be a little delay depending on how long this match takes, but we will be getting underway shortly. All right. So the guys shaking hands, ready to go. We'll go ahead and get this started. Cruz is going to be up first. And it looks like he's going to have a peek at the one ball, have a chance to shoot some kind of safety here. Probably just edge the one and try to get back down around where he's at. Maybe use the five as cover there. Looks like he's just going to push out here, give Jason the option. And YouTube's saying there's a little bit of a issue with the audio bit rate, so if you can't understand me, please let me know in the comments. And it looks like Jason's just gonna leave Cruz open there. It's fairly straightforward. Maybe any issue there, maybe you transition from the five to the six. Oh, maybe a little bit of nerve there. I ended up playing Cruz yesterday evening in the Sunday tournament, and he wasn't doing any of that. And he's kind of on the wrong side of the two here. I don't know if there's room behind that on the other side of that nine to get it to three. Just trying to hold it. Left himself behind the four. Oh, and I'll give him ball in hand. And if it's anything like yesterday, I could see Cruz using the four to take an early nine. That's in fact exactly what he did to me to put me out of the tournament last night. He just missed the nine altogether. Appreciate it, David. Thanks for letting me know, brother. Yeah, see if he's going to take this thing all the way up or if he's just going to play safe. And good shot there, leaving him behind the seven ball. Too close to really jump at it. Imagine he'll try to catch this four full, get it back behind the six ball, leave the cue somewhere around the eight, or the seven, should I say. And seeing how that six doesn't go by, if you get to it from that tail side of the table there, just play the carom. Should just bring this up one rail. Looks like he's hitting the bottom of the cue ball, so two there. So it's going to be a little closer shot. Might send the nine a little wide if he doesn't hit it correct. I guess it did get by the nine ball. Uh, I hadn't asked him that yet, Colby. Jason's going to pick up a game there. I think they're probably doing 200 a man, but I'll have to confirm that. Looks like Jason may have the wrong cue here. Colby, I'll let Cruz know exactly what you think. Got everything left on that end of the table. Not the not the cleanest, but not the worst rack to get out of. Just got to get set up right on that three. You should be able to get out from that end of the table. But nah, Cruz just made that infinitely more difficult. And a good kick there from Jason. And he's going to leave the one behind the 8. And on the Cruz might be able to see just the edge of it. Might be able to come off that rail and get behind the 2 ball. Come up a little short on that ball. And really, I mean, that 3 is no gift. And it looks like neither one of them are going to play to shoot at it. I mean, it would, you could possibly, if you pocket the one down here in the bottom left, if you're pretty much heads on, you could kind of drag into that 9, possibly, get the 3 out of the way. And a smart play there by Cruz, sticking him behind the 5. That is a good shot to make contact with the 1. I suspect we'll see another. Well, now he's tied the 2 ball up. But he might be able to, when he comes off the rail quick enough, come into the 2-8 and separate those some. You must think that 2 gets by the 8. Or he just kind of ducks the pocket with it and puts the cue ball on top of the 8. And that's exactly what he's done. It's not often I get something right, so I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back. And I expect we may see Cruz try to duck the cue ball behind the 8. Try to put the 2 somewhere around the other side of the 6 there. He's going high on it, though. No, it's pretty creative. Colby, where you been hiding at? Hadn't seen you around here in a minute. He went for the combo there. I thought maybe if nothing else, he'd try to slide the 2 on the backside of the 5, and maybe just leave it hung in the pocket. Make Jason jump or kick at it. But he's left this open here. Good stroke there, getting around. looks like he you don't need to play the 6-9, but it kind of looks like where he's at here. Use that side pocket. Got a nice easy 8. Just float over and catch the 9, be breaking again. Just like that. One thing about these guys, neither one of them plays slow, so this should be a relatively quick match, I would think. He's he's getting those things bunched up. I don't know if this is a shot Cruz wants to take on, or do you push back towards the 8? Because I mean, you're essentially on the same line, so if you're gonna you kick off that left side there, and he is gonna push. I think he's gonna come up towards the 3 here. Oh, and carry down to the other end, hit the 2 into the 8. And coming in hot, but gets a decent kiss. Pretty natural getting back up table. And he might be able to break up this 9 and 6 if he wants to. Just make sure you don't hit it too soft so the 9 doesn't come out and block you. And should probably just come up one rail off the top rail back down. Oh, and that bit on him a little bit. Hedge will see him try to bring that 6 back to him if he's going to shoot at it. And a great shot there by Jason. Should bring it back 2 rails, get back to the 9 there. Oh, I think he was worried about perhaps scratching, just didn't really get into that ball. Make sure you don't overshoot this ball, end up on the rail down on the other end of the table. He decided to draw it. Oh, and he overcut it. But he might have got lucky. He left a fairly natural bank if Jason wants it. And in comes the man of the hour, Mr. Darren Joyner. Man said he's got a nickel for anybody that wants it. I'm kidding, but Jason's going to bring it right back to him. And that's going to put him up 3-0. Cruz just got to settle down and not let these opportunities pass him, or he's going to find himself in a hole. And we got everybody coming in tonight for Jack and Jill. And you got a nice spread there. Just can't seem to pocket one. There you go. Nice pocket there. And it should have pretty natural angle getting back if he wants to take 3 rails, but I don't know if he's going to go that route or not. And he just overstroked that. He's going to leave that duck hanging there for Jason. And he's going to catch that 5. So it's going to make it a little bit more difficult to get it. Looks like maybe he might get 2 rails back there go back behind the 6 to get to the 4. But being jacked up over the ball, using that much top, it's going to be a little more difficult. But went rail first, made it through there pretty easy. Fortunate not to scratch there. And he kind of left himself in the same position here, but he can see the right side of the cue ball pretty easy. But nice safe shot there, not doing too much with it. He can stun over. It should leave it fairly straight to get to the 7 as long as he doesn't hit it too terribly hard. Just gonna make sure you hit it firm enough. And that's going to be the first real mistake Jason's made there. I hate to say it early in a match, but this is an opportunity that Cruz has really got to cash on, or he could find himself down 4-0 fairly quickly. Yeah, I like that. He gave himself a bit more room for error there. And cue ball should just come right around the right across the table. Oh, and he's found himself jarring it again. Yeah, good safety play there from Jason. And a heck of a kick there by Cruz. And this one here shooting over the 9. You just make sure you make a nice firm stroke. Don't try to do too much with it. Just like that. And Cruz is going to get on the board. And legend and teammate Gang just came sliding in here to hit a few balls. The man said he couldn't stand to hear the sound of my voice, so instead of watching it, he just came down here. I don't blame him. And Cruz with a good break there, pockets the ball, keeps the cue ball around the center of the table. He should just be able to kind of just stun over for this too. Just make sure you don't get too straight on it. And you'll use the 9 ball to break there. Come up one rail behind the 4. And it looks like he's just kind of got a small drill going here to get out. And it's going to be a little problem with the 6, but I think it'll get by the 8 there. Uh, and he put a stroke on that one. And this one you just got to make sure if you're going to do anything, just put maybe a touch inside on it so you don't end up getting behind that 8 ball. Imagine probably see this one come back a couple rails back and forth to get to the 7. Not a gimme, but not a hard shot on the 7 ball. Oh, and he hangs it there. And again, Cruz is going to get a gift here. If he can, look, looks like he shouldn't have any problem getting to the 7 here. There we go. Nice, easy come off the rail down to the other end, and he should be out. And this should bring him within a game. All right. Shooting a bit more confidently. And Darren doing a little community service on his way by. Let's see here. It looks like everybody's got Jason about 2-1 favorite to take this. And another solid break there. Doesn't have the best shot on the one. It doesn't get past the 2. I wonder if he just kind of shoots it into the rail and puts puts the cue ball down over by the 9. He's going to be a little too hard on that, I think. Yeah, Jason's going to be able to see that. And he'll have 2 rails getting back to the 2. But hitting that thin is kind of tough. I think he's just going to go 1. Yeah, and he just came up shallow there, and he's going to leave a shot for Cruz. And we'll see if he elects to go down to the corner with this 2 ball. I think if he does, it'll allow the cue ball to kind of come down off the rail and leave him a shot on the 4. No, he's going to take it to the side there. Oh, and he came back a little bit more than he really wanted to, I think. But he should be able to come back and forth to get back on the 7. But he's going to scratch. And I think for Cruz, you got to feel pretty good about where you are considering how it started after squandering a couple gifts, but Jason's kept on giving, so flirting with the side there. Got a little too straight on that 8 ball, but he should be able to put this down fairly easy and get this thing tied up. All right, and we're back to square. And like I said, we're going to have a second half to this broadcast tonight. Randy and TJ are going to be playing. I have not seen TJ play in a while, so I really have no idea how that's going to go. If anybody has seen him play here recently, put some comments in there. Let me know who you guys think is going to win that match. I believe it should be set up similar to this one, but I'm not entirely certain. Oh, and he got that 2 ball, almost got him there. That 4 ball might, I mean, it shouldn't hurt him too much trying to get back to that 3, but it might slow him down a little bit. Oh shit, man. Yeah, and he was aggressive with that one. But now he's kind of in the same boat. If he tries to draw, if he makes contact with the 9, it could steer the cue ball towards the corner there opposite of him. Well, he's getting inside. He's going to catch that 9 pretty full. And he got fortunate there. The 9 didn't come into play. So he will put some inside on it, get on that if he thinks he can get on the other side, inside of that 8, or outside the 8, should I say. Yeah, and good and bad there with the 7, playing over the top of the 9. Looks like he might get a little wide on this thing. I don't, no, he is in the heart of the pocket. All right. Got a little cut here into the side. Should be no problem. All right, and that's going to put Cruz 1 up. You got to think for Jason. You're feeling like you've led him into a match that he had no business in here in the beginning. Yeah, it looks like Cruz is inching up the opinion polls here. he gets the 1, the 8, maybe the 3 here. Not going to have a clean look at the 2. But it is fairly lined up. If he came behind it and kicked it, the 6 could very well go into this corner that he's at over here with the cue ball. And that's what he's looking at over here on the other side. I just don't know now that you're up. I mean, do you take any unnecessary risk or do you play conservatively? And he's gonna get a little fortunate here. But two that 2-6 is lined up pretty well. And didn't come back. He shot that just a little soft, but not a hard shot here. And he chose to bank it, which kind of surprised me. Okay, I apologize. I thought that was the 8 ball down there on the foot of the table, but apparently it's 4. And this one he'll probably just draw into the side over here to get shape on the 7. Just, I think the last couple shots he's left him a little light. Leaves him a bit more work than he probably planned for. All right. Came around nicely back to the middle of the table. And a nice out there from Jason to get it back even. All right, we'll see if Jason can get something going after the break here. He's been coming up dry the last couple times. He got 2 there it looks like, but just not going to get a shot on the 1. That 3 followed him all the way back. And I think as close as that 1 is to him, you probably see him kick it. Put the 1 somewhere down there near the 2 ball by the pocket, but not so close that leave it open. Oh, oh, and that's unfortunate there. If Cruz can get back to the side of the 2, that 2-9 is there for the taking. Oh, Even if he gets it somewhere, leaves the cue ball somewhere around where the 1 is, he could very well draw off the 2 into the 9. Kind of play that even if you missed the 9. It's almost a two-way kind of shot as long as you don't hit it too hard. Put the 2 on the other end of the table and leave the cue ball down there. And he is really, really straight on this ball. Yeah, and I think he was trying to. I think he got a little high on the cue ball instead of getting that kind of stun shot to create some separation. And it just followed it straight into the pocket, and that's going to give Jason the 2-9 and put him up 5-4. There we are. And it looks like Jason's back is 2-1 favorite amongst everybody out there this evening. But we've got 12 people unaccounted for. Where's old Matt Campo at? Is he out there in his recliner again? And Jason gets the 1 in the side there. Oh, and that's kind of dangerous depending on how he feels about this. You know, I mean, I would think the smart play would be bank the 2 back towards you, put the cue ball behind the 6, but he's measuring up that 2-9. Let's see which way he's leaning here. Yep, and he shot at it. And nothing else. Cruz is going to get a look at the 2 here. I think he's going to run into this 3, I think. You know, I expect he'll try to draw it back here, get some kind of shot on the 5, maybe just, and he's on the 50-yard line. And giving a shot on 9, I expect he'll try to bank the 5 back. And then if he does miss it, naturally he'll come up near the 6, so. And he's going to leave that kind of hanging. I don't know if the 7 blocks it off. It's hard to tell from this angle. But like he's just gonna go rail first, just try to clear it out, leave the cue ball where the five is, hopefully. But he caromed all the way down. Is going to leave it open shot on the five here. Got a nice kiss on the six there. Should be able to come around two rails, get the seven up in the corner by the nine. I think he tried to go three and leave him in danger coming up too steep on it. And looks like he's going to try to shoot that seven up to the top left corner here. I think it's a little dangerous shot there, as close to that eight is to where he needs to make contact with the seven. But he's got a much better vantage point of it than I do. And Cruz kind of receiving another gift here. He's close to the rail, so he's not going to be able to draw it. So I suspect we'll see him go rail first into the seven. Should bring him around straight for the eight. And he's got some work left to do yet. And a great shot. Back cutting that one. And this one should bring us back to square again. There we are. He's been breaking decently. Just not getting much in the way of a coming out shot, so to speak. And we're about the halfway mark here. And he made and got a decent spread there. Just coming up dry. See if Jason can avoid getting getting that five ball on the way back. And good shot there. One ball just kind of wiped its feet on the way in. Should be able to just follow this a little bit and get straight up on the three. with a little love from the 5 there. Should have a pretty natural shape back out to the middle of the table for the 5. And he can play this as a stop shot here if he likes, or if he wants to get a little angle on the 6, he can. Which is what he's chosen to do, so he can, again, come back up around the 3rd diamond there for the 7, draw it back for the 8. Or he may just go 1 rail forward, which I do like that shot a little better than drawing it. Much better control. Oh, he kind of just took that one for granted. At this point, we might need to get Jason a red suit and a beard to put on. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I didn't like that. I would have thought, he'd probably draw that. I guess he was scared maybe running into the 9 and holding himself up. All right. Jason should be able to come up 2 rails here, or just draw back to the 9, whichever he's more comfortable with. Leave himself a easy spot shot here to go 1 up. And that'll put Jason up 1. And at this clip, I think Randy and TJ were going to play sometime around 7:30. So these guys are averaging about 6 minutes a game. So we should be done long before those guys want to get started. And it looks like Corey, or one goes down the side there. Got to look at the 2. If it gets past the 7 ball there, should be able to put it in the side. Or if he wants to go down to the corner, and gonna be, just have to make sure not to hit it too hard, and he still leave a shot on the 3. And I expect we'll probably see. I don't know. I don't really see Cruz jump a lot, so but but that 8 makes it a pretty narrow angle to get in there to get to the 2. I think he is reaching for the jump cue here. Yeah. And take a stab at it here. And he's just going to swing a little bit wide right. But he's tied up that 5 and that 7 now. Looks like he's going to take this, shoot the 3 into the 4. Oh, and he caught that one a little hard, but he's going to get away with it. And that 6 is a little bit out of the pocket, so that's no guarantee. So he might just try to put this thing 2 rails back behind the 8. And it looks like he's going to try to squeeze behind the 7 and 5 here. No, he's going to split them up. And I'm not exactly certain why he chose to do that. Yeah, I figure if you're just going to take a swing at it, maybe you try to go 3 rails and hopefully miss the side pocket. But it was a tough position no matter which way you cut it. And nice shot there from Jason. Should be able to come back towards the spot there. And just playing it safe there in the middle of the table. I just draw it 2 rails, come back to the 9. And there he is. And it looks like Jason's going to go 2 up here. Just look. And that's going to put Jason up 7 to 5. All right, let's see if Jason can pocket a couple balls here. And it looks like he's going to come up dry again. And maybe the transition from the 1 to the 2 is going to be your hardest shot here. And good job there. Not leaving too much angle, so you can just draw back off the rail there to get to the 3. Well placed there. Draw. Let's see. It's hard to tell how straight he is on that 3 if he just kind of stuns it to shoot the 4 in the corner, or does he draw back to, which he does. More or less a stop shot here. Let the cue ball drift over just a little bit for the 5. Oh, and he's going to come up. He just got that one thick. And I imagine we'll probably see Jason if the scratch isn't there, just put the 4 towards the corner, put the cue ball on the other side end of the table. He kind of shot that one exactly the opposite direction I thought he was going to. Yeah, man, it looks like all my teammates are going to be coming in tonight. Ryan just cruised through the door. Got Kenny over in the corner somewhere. Yeah, Billy, I think, will be here shooting Jack and Jill this evening. All right. Nice shot there from Cruz. Got to take advantage of this one. Let's see. Looks like he'll probably come back 2 rails or back and forth to get to the 7. Just like that. And he's a little. And good thing that 8 ball's right there in the middle so he can play either side of it. Look how he'll just roll up on it. And come around. Should be 3 rails to the 9. Just got to make sure you pocket the 8. Don't jar it. Just like that. Watch out for that corner pocket there. Good job. Now to bring Cruz up to 6. And that's what Cruz needed to do there. It seemed like he kind of lost a little momentum in the last couple games. And Cruz has been pocketing balls, just not getting opening shots. Let's see if he can't change that here. And you got the 1 on the side there. 2's coming around. And he's just not getting any clean shots. And I think the edge of the 6 there might have him a little bit, but he could he could get the 7 into the corner there if he's able to get into that 2 ball. I like I like the shot there, taking the 9 out of play. So I suspect what if Jason does shoot that 2-7, try to hit it hard enough to send the 2 back towards this corner, but I don't think that's the way he's going to go. Got a little poke and hope going on there, and he's going to come out of it about as clean as you could in that situation. I don't know if he can. Going to go high on the ball here. Kind of, kind of going in the 2-8 direction, but he's going to leave Jason a shot here. That 4 ball's his only obstacle from getting back to the 3. But he could bank it here, I suppose, as he does. And looks like he's going to bank that 3 again, but I could be wrong, as I have been every other shot. He should be able to just bring this off the end rail there back to the middle of the table, but I think he's going to draw it. Apparently he didn't agree with me, nor has he on any other shot tonight, so why change now? And, well, and again, talk about gifts. This is something that Cruz should get out on. If you're Cruz, again, you got to feel pretty good about where you're at. And we should see 3 rails here from Jason to get back around to the 6 ball. Nice and natural. We'll draw it back just a touch so we can come off 1 rail, get to the 8. All right, looks like he's just going to follow this 7, put the 8 in the opposite corner. And nice touch there. Oh, but just hangs it in the pocket. Looks like he kind of ran into the same problem I have, shooting inside into these rail shots. If you don't have enough on it, it's going to hang. Oh, and Cruz getting a little close to his work here, but it looks like he's pretty wired up into the corner. But he's only got about half an inch of room between those 2 balls. And I would think if there's a cut there, it'd be pretty minor, but no, he doesn't like it. Oh, yeah, and those are tough shots. It's always hard to gauge when you line up on them. And it looks like Jason's going to go two up here. No, you saw it when he came off the cue. When the cue ball came off the cue, it came to the right just a little bit, caught it thick, and Cruz needs to buy Jason a drink for that one. Now bring us back square. All right, so it's a race to four. And see if Cruz can finally get an opening shot here. Looks like he's going to switch sides. All right, got one down there in the bottom corner, and he's finally got a shot on the one. Should just come back just a little bit short of where he's at now to shoot the two in the side, I would think, or up in the corner. Now he's going to be on the other side of it, going to shoot the two to the same corner. There we go. Should, and this one again, not a tough shot. Don't want to hit it too hard so you don't overrun, end up behind the nine ball there. And that looks to be exactly what's happened here. I hate to say I may have spoke that one into existence. I don't know that he doesn't. Yeah, he does not like the jump here. And good contact there. He's gonna leave himself some space. Is Jason gonna see that ball? It looks like he'll see part of it at least. But all in all, not a bad shot from where Cruz was. Oh, watch out, cue ball. Oh, and just like that, Cruz ends up in jail. You know, there's no jumping your way out of this one. Maybe he's not behind the corner of the pocket there. He can come up one rail. It is hard to say. See, no, apparently he's not behind it. See if he can miss the five here, which he does. And great job there. Just getting contact with it. It looked like he was hung in there pretty deep, but looks like Jason's going to have a clear path to the four on the side there. I don't know if he doesn't just shoot that 6 into that same side. He just shot the 4 into. No, we'll go for the opposite one. Why not? Roll forward, shoot 7 in the other side, or down to the corner. And he's going to be wide. It should be pretty simple. Natural angle, bring you around for the 7. And Cruz may have gotten away with that one, but he just doesn't look comfortable at the table. But I suspect we'll see Jason jump this one. He's been fairly handy with the jump cue the last couple of times I've seen him use one, so I imagine this should be pretty close if he doesn't just pocket it. And great shot there by Jason. I mean, it should be, I don't know if he's got the choice whether to just cut that 9 in the side or put it in the corner. I kind of like the corner up there. It leaves the cue ball a bit more manageable. No, he's going to cut it in the side and jar it. And I tell you what, I don't know if Cruz has got a horseshoe shoved up his ass or what's going on. He's getting chance after chance here. That's going to put Cruz three away. Kimberman, who is that? Identify yourself. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jason Joyner. The man harasses me by phone and online. You just can't get away from those thieves in Kentucky. Good Lord. Now, how you doing, brother? I should have known. It's name of a gun. Had to have been you. Well, it looks like Cruz gonna go back to the other side of the table now. I figured after he had a good result last time, he'd stuck to that right side, but he's took his chances. He got the 2 down. One's gonna hang up behind the 7. Man, you better stay away from that left side, sir. Oh, Lord mercy. Tell another lie, Jason. Man said he can't play. He can't shoot pool. Yeah, and I think you're going to see Jason cut this one over into that 2-3 or 4-3, whichever that is over in the corner. Just looking at where his cue ball is going to end up, I think. But looks like I'm going to be wrong again. Uh-oh. He got the one, but he was going for the cheese. And I think it's going to cost him. Now he has no sight of that 3 ball. It's been a good match. There's been a lot of giving from both sides. And it looks like Jason's just going to play the 6 down there into the 3. But ball in hand, the 3's off the rail. It's, I don't know. It's hard to say what. I don't have the imagination. So, I mean, I would probably just go full face into the 3 and force it into the pocket, or at least try. Hey, you got it off the. And I imagine we'll probably seem to just try to cinch this up, keep the cue ball out of the pocket, split the 4 off, get to the other side of the table, maybe not the other end. And I guess he just doesn't think he's just not going to use the bottom of the ball here. But looks like he's going to. Jason might see that. He just might see that side. He might be able to go rail first into it. No, and the cue ball is going to chase that 4 and maybe give Cruz another chance here. I don't know. Cruz is looking. Yeah, that was always going to be a little difficult there. He was worried about going into that or getting stuck behind this 9-7 over there. But you'll take the winner for 200 next Monday. I'll run it up the flagpole, sir. Just know, as your agent, I will get a percentage should you win. Oh, got a little long there. Let's see. Yeah, he could probably cut that back just a little bit or play it off the 9 into the side there, which he does. Well, if you lose, sir, you lose. Put your big boy pants on. Oh, got a little wide there. He may scratch here. No. And again, another gift, Cruz. That's, kind of the way it's gone. Neither one of them is really shot to win this thing. Oh, and Cruz got a little. Looked like he was going to be coming in a little hot there, but the cue ball settled, and that's going to put him up 9-7. No, Jason, I'm sorry, but if since you're unaware of the nature of player agent, agents only take a percentage of contracts and winnings. That's the cost of me working for you. Oh, looks like we got 50-50 finally on the poll here. And see if Cruz elects to go back to the right side of the table where he had at least some success. Now, maybe it's that military in him. He's just hard headed, going to do the same thing over and over again. All right, got the 1. He's 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 going to see the 2, but again, not have much of a shot on it. Britt Norris, Lord have mercy. All the legends are on here this evening. Oh, Cruz trying to get back behind there, just didn't get enough separation angle there. And now Jason, if he wants to pocket up in that top left corner, the cue ball should come naturally the other side to shoot that three. Oh, and he goes the opposite way with it and just hides him. Oh, Cruz got a little fortunate there. Nice shot. I think Jason. Oh, oh no. And, and I think there's enough angle there that Cruz might be able to just, hit this cheat pocket just a touch, go one rail back up and get to 3-9. That's exactly where he's going. Great shot there when he needed it. And this looks like that's going to put Cruz on the hill. Yeah, I mean that situation, you know, I, when you're down a couple games, I understand trying to make some quick hay, but I don't know if the chance you take there is really worth it. But Jason's a better player than I am, so Brett, I think old Jason's trying to slow play you here. If I know him, he's about to ask you for the seven. All right, let's see if man, man I hope he. I would like to see Cruz if he's break from the other side of the table. No, and he's going to play the box break here. No, he's going to go all the way to the right. I think they're just trying to see how many times they can make me say something wrong, which is not difficult to do. And see, I mean that right there, much better result than what he's been getting over on that left side of the table. Oh, oh, Britt, man, come on now. Now you'll be Brit the bookie. I like it. Everybody needs a side hustle. Looks like he's going to bring that one back to him. And got a little thin there. Or thick, should I say? My apology. All right. Imagine he should just bring the cue ball back and forth across the rails there for a shot on the three. Unless he's going to go for the 3-9. Oh, and he's going to scratch too. Now, Brett, I mean, I think it was a couple months ago, but didn't was I believe it was you? Maybe your son came in here. I don't know. I don't think I saw a cue in your hand, but I think Cruz can shoot a stop shot here. And he put a stroke on that one. Move the 9 out of the way. Should put it down the bottom right corner here. And not, don't hit it too hard unless you're trying to get the. Oh, just came up a little short there. Well, Brett, we got to change that, man. We got to get you on a table. There we go. Now, there we go. Nice solid shot there from Jason. Should just draw it back or just kind of stun into the rail, bring it up closer to the middle of the table. There we go. And it looks like we will see another game. Yeah, so it looks like, if this match ends as early as I think it might, we will probably, instead of stretching this one into the next match, we'll probably go ahead and start a new feed. So I'll place a link on that on the Facebook page. That way you have quick access to it. And see if Jason can get something going here. Get the two in the corner there. It's going to have an open look at the one. And he should be able to just come one rail back there. It's just short of where he is now, really. Closer to the middle of the table to put the three down in the bottom left corner. Nice stroke there. Stay away from that five. And kind of the same thing here to stun over into that side rail. Leave a pretty straight shot. It's kind of stop shot on the four there. Like that. And You essentially have stop shots up until you transfer to the 7/8. Go. And I would think Jason will get out from here. I don't know if he'll come just draw back to the middle of the table or if he's going to go two rails. Looks like he's going to go the draw route. Good shot. And pretty much the exact same shot he just shot. Put the 9 in the opposite corner. And this good out here by Jason. All right. All right. Let's see if Jason keep the train moving here. No, Randy has not gotten here as of yet. And Jason has just obliterated this rack, the 1, the 2, the 3. And he's got a straight look at the 4. Should be able to come up to that rail and put the 5 up in the corner by the 9. And I'd be surprised if he doesn't get out here. Oh, well, maybe that 5 slides past the 6 into the side. I would have thought he would come use that rail as a break there, but and the 5 caught the 6 and just pushed it out a little wide there, but not an open shot. So you have a 1 rail kick here, but you want to catch the far end of it so you don't follow it into the side. Nice pocket speed to it, just like that. And this is one of those shots you just got to commit to. Make your mind up. Don't hold your stroke back. Don't power it. Just there. Good shot. And I can't tell the real angle here. I don't know if he can just follow that and then go into that side rail and come up on the other side of the 9, or oh, well, it kind of left us just shy of a spot shot here. Got a little bit of a danger of a scratch, not quite centered up, but Jason puts a stroke on it. I suspect he'll be all right. And a great shot there from Jason. That's going to put him hill. Well, That's a good job by Jason keeping his head in the match. He's had some not so fortunate rolls, and so for this last game, everybody sit back, relax. I'm going to keep my mouth shut and see how this turns out. All right, everybody. You know I lied. Anybody that's ever played pool with me, you know I can't shut my mouth. I don't know. Hey, here comes the second part of a double header. Randy just walked in. And good push out there by Cruz. Imagine Jason will probably just push the ball into the rail, stop the cue ball, and try to get the one ball on the other side of the two. Well, not quite what I thought, but same principle, I suppose.
What up? It's a rocket.
All right. And good job there by Cruz. Just get cue ball on the one ball, keep ball in hand. And this is kind of connect the dots here a little bit for Jason. Stop the ball right here. Maybe follow it a touch. And now he created the angle with the stun. David, I'll let him know. Go. Draw back one rail back to him there. Craig. Craig Ultra Corridor. Said he wants his money. Craig said you better have his money right now, or he's going to come down here and get it from you. Oh, oh, yeah, and he just didn't. I would have thought he'd be able to hit that thing kind of stun top, create some angle there off the head rail to get over to the six. But oh, he's gonna get some love behind this eight. Yeah, you are right, Jason. It's myths, legends, they're all on here. Uh, I think Cruz is going to jump at this six. I think this is going to be the decision of the match right here. It's going to be your $200 shot, I do believe. Oh no. And I think he just let up on that. a little scared jumping too far, but you were going to have to hit that thing full face to stop it there, or at least hold it somewhere in that vicinity for the 7. So, all right, and he should just kind of stun this over here, shoot the 8 in the corner that he's at right there. Or maybe he just draws it back just a touch and put it in the other corner, but no, there we go. And we'll see 2 rails coming back to the 9 there on the foot rail there. And it looks like Jason is going to squeak this one out, guys. Craig, Randy said he's got your money. But guys, that was a great match. A lot of give, and more give. I suspect these two will probably play again here in the very near future. We'll see how Cruz feels about it. I don't ever see Jason saying no to a match. So you can see Randy there showing up for the next match. They're going to get started here in probably about half an hour. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do this new stream. I'll get it posted on the Classic Q Facebook page for those who want to link through there. Otherwise, turn on notifications and you'll get updates when we go live. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great evening.